This is Marcus the Fingaz having too much fun with the low-fly tape from the MSX2 sound design and Air music technology that is now available on the desktop. I say now available on the desktop because the MSX2 sound design team, or MSXII sound design, I still don't have in my brain how to say it the right way. And I've worked with that team on a couple of projects over the years, including 7-packs that you can check out on their site. Look for the Cinematic Soul series. There's some other series on there that I've worked with, but today we're going to talk about the FlyTape 2 plugin that is now available on the desktop in collaboration with MSX and Air Music Technology. Before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links in the description for some resources that I use and that I also offer for music creators like me and you, for sync trailers, networking, things like that. This is the Syncrets to Success podcast, where I talk about sync licensing, trailer music, and networking and the journey in the music space. And also, this podcast is sponsored by the great team over at ASTS, which also provides great resources for us to use in our music creative process. And you can check out links for them in the description, in addition to links to check out the FlyTape 2. Some of those links will be affiliate links at no additional charge to you, but if you use those links, that helps to support me and this channel and my journey. So, FlyTape 2 is the second version in the FlyTape series that MSX has created for us music creators to use. And it's basically taking this analog tape, sound design cassette tape, and you have all these different effects. You have speed, saturation, mute, reverse, warble, lo-fi, break, stutter. You have the hold option. You can adjust the mix, bypass, and of course, as you choose different settings, the option here to adjust what setting for that different parameter. And then you can add some noise, like some vinyl noise type thing. What I really like about this design is that when I choose a different effect here, it changes the tape in the middle of this plugin, which is a nice added touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm working on, actually I worked on, but this is a Halloween hip hop track I was working on a couple weeks ago around Halloween. And I'm going to loop, maybe I'll loop the end section here. And I'm going to just use the plugin. I'm not going to dive too much into the settings. I'm just going to show you how we can change some of the different parameters and how that affects the sound on some of the instruments here. I don't even know if I'll get to all of them. But we'll see what we can get through. Also, shout out to Plugin Boutique. They did send this at no charge for me to check out for you. So, but like I said, I've worked with the team at MSX for a couple of years now, and the stuff they're doing is insane. Definitely check out the site. So I'm going to start with the drum loop here. And we're just going to adjust speed, and you'll hear how it changes the beat. And to hear the effect, when you see the light, in this case it's blue, in different cases it'll be the color of the light behind the text here. So when you see the light above the pad, that is when the effect is engaged, and when the light is off like this, then the effect is not engaged. I could choose hold so that when I push it, it'll hold that effect. So maybe I'll do that while I'm doing the demo. Warble's cool. Let's go to lo-fi. You'll see some of the settings. In this case, we have 8. Warble had 7 different presets. So you have that sort of tape stop effect, and then we have stutter. So a lot of incredible effects in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dial in some effects on different instruments here and build out the track. And you'll see I have it on every track. So I'm going to just choose some settings that I think would work. I like the saturation on drums. mean, you can't really go wrong with saturation on any of them. Lo-fi's giving me like bit crushing type vibes. And you can layer them. We won't mess with the effects. I do want to see how we can mangle. I want to see how we can mess up this 808. So you can use it definitely like sound design elements. Gonna use that tape sort of degradation. I probably won't need it that much on the strings. And if I'm thinking correctly, I think 1 would be like very subtle, and then 7 would be like, yeah, crazy. And you can automate and have the speed sort of chime in at a certain part of the song. Man, the vibes are there. Let's go to brass, which I don't have till right here. As you can tell, saturation is like by default. If you just need a little bit more like power, volume out of your sounds, this is the lead. That I might toss some of that warble on there. And no lo-fi. Maybe too much. And I don't know if, don't quote me on the 1 is the least effect and 7 is all crazy. But just choose around until you find the sound that you like. Let's go to Glockenspiel. Gonna have fun with that one. I don't think I can't see the play. I don't see the Glockenspiel. Let's go hold. Maybe a little bit of warble. I don't know if I want lo-fi on there. I don't think. That tape warble is crazy. Warble might be too much. Then we have piano. Actually, I don't see the piano waveform either. There we go. That could be cool with the reverse. Where does it come in? gives us a little bit more energy. You can dial in as much or as little. You can keep it more subtle using the mix knob here. I don't have to go all the way at 100%. I can go anywhere from 0 to 100. I can bypass. Again, you can automate these things, but to give you a little bit, especially on your percussion drums, a little bit of that like analog grit saturation. But you can see it can work well on strings, brass, 808s, basses. It could also work well on piano and other synths and things. So it's really just getting in there and dialing in settings to your liking. I think the obvious use case will be people be throwing it on drums all over. I mean, that's what I was using it on the iPad, the first version. And if you're going to use a noise, I definitely wouldn't use this on like every channel. I would use noise on maybe like one channel so you can get that, or maybe even just on your like master bus. So you have that like vinyl tape, or not vinyl, that tape grid. Because even without it, and you just have the noise like that, without having any effects, you can just have that on a separate channel and just dial that in according to how you want it to mix in your track. Yeah, you can have fun, do like some type of DJ effects and things. But shout out to Plugin Boutique. Again, check the links in the descriptions where you can check out Fly Tape 2 collaboration with MSXII sound design and Air music technology. Be sure to check out their other plugins as well, both on the Air side and the MSXII. I have the Low Fly Dirt on the desktop, and they have, as I mentioned, they have iPad and iOS apps as well, and sample packs, including sample packs that I've created in collaboration with them. So check out the MSXII sound design website, which I'll also include in the description, so you can check that out and be on the lookout. I have a lot more reviews. There's a lot more discounts and deals coming over the next few weeks, especially on the Plugin Boutique site, so that you can check out as we're entering the Black Friday and holiday deal season. So yeah, get those wallets together. This one right now, at the time of this recording, I believe clocks in at under $20, so it's definitely worth the investment to check it out. All right, that's all I got for you.